So when I woke up from the indoctrination, I didn't know what to do because I had always been 100% pioneer. Not like the lazy buggers now standing by a cart playing Angry Birds. No, I was a real pioneer. And my now ex-wife too. We even sat down with a yearbook, tried to see where on the planet Earth has the biggest need. So we decided to go to Mongolia. We learned Russian, but instead I woke up and her health was deteriorating. So we didn't go to Mongolia, we stopped pioneering. And what should an energetic man do when he no longer believes in the mythology? You can't do politics because you're not allowed to. You cannot save the environment because you're not allowed to. I would like to create a better world, but I'm not allowed to. I would like a planet with no hunger. So I started farming. That's the one thing I'm allowed to do. And also, my ex-wife, and I don't want to say anything that sounds bad about her because this was not her choice. She got a disease, a bad one, the kind of ones that kills you eventually. And I'm very energetic, ADHD, the best kind of ADHD you ever find. And she was tired. So I thought buying a farm gives me the opportunity to work, a lot of stuff to do, while I also can take care of her. So I bought this farm and I'd like to show you. So this looks like a nice house, but remember that this is what I could pay cash after pioneering 10 years. So that's the side I painted. It used to look like this on all four sides, and then I had to take down the old barn, so this barn is new. I built it. It's a small dog hotel there, and I build this garage. It's for the goats. I call it a discotheque with a D, discotheque. They're supposed to fornicate there, but they fornicate everywhere, so I lost control. And then I built this little house for my wife so she could go there and relax and enjoy life, because, and I say this like I don't want to say anything negative about her. She was very tired and I'm very energetic. So she used to say, "Your laughter is like a drill drilling in my brain." So this I built for her. It's a small house, so she could be all alone here with no Swedish husband drilling in her brain. So it's a small kitchen, a small bedroom, there's a stove, and there's a bathroom with a toilet. So it was like a small house for her so she could stay there. So it's a weird marriage with her living out there, but you know, it's better than nothing. And I don't want to say anything negative about her because she didn't choose this sickness. However, the elders decided that she was not allowed to use it. It's a cult, by the way, because they have something called the whole night rule, and since I have people helping me on the farm, and the worldly people, so they didn't like them because of that. So they decided that she's allowed to use it, but if she does, I would get disfellowshipped, because the whole night rule means that as soon as she leaves me alone, the worldly people will rape me, and therefore I would be disfellowshipped. Because the witnesses have a lot of rule in the secret elders book, and one of them is that the whole night rule. If a husband is alone without the wife present, and there's some young German volunteers normally, for them it's considered evidence that we are fornicating the very minute she leaves. And thank you, governing body. I really wish that was true, but that's not how things work. And also, my father, he's not the brightest man, but you know, he knows all the elders rules. So he actually came up with the idea that because you actually have to do what the elders say, so we should set an alarm. So in the middle of the night, I should be sleeping 4 hours in this house, and then in the middle of the night, she would go up and we would switch house, because this whole night rule wouldn't apply if we set an alarm clock 2 a.m. every day and switch houses, because according to the governing body I need at least 4 hours to fornicate. Yeah, I take that as a compliment. So that's why it's called a high control group. Imagine I build that house for her so she I hate these people. I really hate them. I built this house for her so she could go out there and spend her days relaxing without me laughing and drilling in her head. And I say this with all love, you know, she was sick. She would have served a better health husband and a better cult. But she were not allowed to use it. And it is witness of her character that she did not use it. Obviously I wanted her to do it, but she was afraid of my eternal life would get lost. So this poor woman that have given everything for the society was not allowed to sleep in the house I built for her. Because then Jesus would kill me for her sleeping in that house. It makes sense, because 6,000 years ago someone ate fruit. So instead I started building a front to the house, so like a wheelchair entrance. And I had to do a lot of construction work, I can show you. So that's why it looks so crappy now, because I started a foundation, and when we did that we had to blast like a 35 meter of ditch, and then a part of the foundation fell out. So it looks like crap. It's a big hole here, and I've been depressed, but now I started doing this, so I will pour concrete here tomorrow, and I will build a new wall, and then I will do the foundation work here. I will do the foundation work, so instead of, behind me now, instead of an addition to the house and a wheelchair, I will just use the same foundation as planned, but as a porch. So I'll be sitting here alone, sadly, drinking morning coffee, looking at the view. So life's great. You just have to roll with the punches and come up with new solutions. Oh, you can't imagine how much work I put into this place. So I didn't say this to say anything negative about my ex-wife. She really would deserve a better health, a better husband, and a better cult. But that's not how life works. This is how life works. So it's a good thing I have my goats. They are my best friends, and sadly my only friends. But at least goats never leave you. So this is a wonderful day. Hope you like this video. I don't know really what it's about, but it's so nice weather and I'm feeling great, and I wanted to tell someone. So if you're ever in Norway, please come visit me. We can have coffee on my porch.